China produces blast furnace grade pellet for domestic consumption. Current production is around 120 million tonnes a year, and China is the top global production with 34% of the total. Imports add around 15% to the domestic production. China's installed pellet capacity has a high proportion of obsolete technology and low average capacity. We estimate that 35% of pellet production capacity in China uses shaft furnace technology. Modern plants use straight grate and grate kiln technology, which do not have the scale limitations of the shaft furnace process. The Chinese pellet industry also has a low average capacity per site, which we estimate at 1.7 million tonnes per annum. Compare this with site capacities in the other major pellet producing countries, which range from 5 million tonnes per annum in Brazil to around 9 million tonnes per annum in Sweden. Chinese demand for higher quality iron ore feed has certainly driven up the pellet premium, but shortage of supply is also a factor. The China import blast furnace pellet premium started to lift as soon as the 30 million tonne per annum Samarco operation in Brazil shut down in December 2015. The premium rose from about $10 a tonne to average $22 between January 2016 and June 2017, with periods over $30 a tonne. From the middle of 2017, China's drive to rationalise its steel industry and reduce emissions then began to bite. The increase in the pellet premium accelerated, and in 2018 year to date has averaged $50 a tonne. By August 2018 it was over $70 a tonne. With the reference high grade fines price also lifting due to demand for quality, the spot price is now over $130 a tonne for BF pellet. The flight to quality and supply shortage is likely to maintain the BF pellet premium in the short term. However, we expect Samarco to resume in 2019, and Valo is also reviving production at São Luís and Tubarão sites in Brazil, and that should relieve pressure on supply. One factor that won't go away is demand for higher grade product on environmental grounds. We expect that China will extend the rationalisation of its steel production chain to the pellet industry. There are just too many small-scale pellet plants and plants using obsolete technology. China can achieve economies of scale and environmental gains by consolidating production in fewer larger sites. As consolidation progresses, we'll be looking for any increase in total pellet capacity. We expect China may do this to replace cinder with pellet in the burden blend on environmental grounds. If this occurs, we estimate that China will struggle to produce sufficient concentrate, providing an opportunity for exporters of high-grade feed.